25 minutes since the end of Game 1. We are going to start Game 2 shortly. The Kitchener Panthers take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Panthers just trying to forget what happened earlier on this afternoon. A 20-2 victory for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs back at 500. They're 8-8 on the regular season. They're actually tied with the Welland Jackfish. 3.5 games back of the London Majors, who are 11-4 this year. Kitchener Panthers, second place in the IBL, 10-5. A big weekend here for the Kitchener Panthers, playing 4 games. That's 1/6 of your entire regular season in 2 afternoons. And the Toronto Maple Leafs, again, trying to add on to what they did earlier this afternoon. Looking around the IBL, 9-0 London over Brantford, top of the 8th inning. And then just after 6 tonight, it'll be the Barrie Baycats and Welland Jackfish meeting. And of course, Barrie will be here at Jack Couch Park tomorrow afternoon for that second straight doubleheader for the Panthers. It'll be a 2 o'clock start. But for today, the Toronto Maple Leafs saying, why mess with what's already worked? 20 runs on the board. It's the exact same lineup as Game 1 going into Game 2 today. Jordan Castaldo, Justin Mara, Garrett Takamatsu, John Salazzo, Marcus Knecht, Damon Toppoli, Jeff Mccloud, Ryan Johnston, and Ryan Santos make up your 1 through 9. Brandon Lyons will get the start for the Toronto Maple Leafs. For the Kitchener Panthers, there are a couple of changes. Not too many. But again, the Panthers looking to improve on just 2 runs on 3 hits. They made 3 errors in Game 1. And the umpires huddled at home plate. We're going to check in with Matt right now, as he's got the starting lineup for the Kitchener Panthers.
Fans now introducing the starting lineup for your Kitchener Panthers. Leading off, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader. In the second spot, right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis. In the third spot, designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson. In the cleanup spot, left fielder number 14, Riley Davenport. In the fifth spot, first baseman number 34, Keegan Marsden. In the sixth spot, third baseman number 5, Stephen Whalen. In the seventh spot, second baseman number 53, Nick Parsons. In the eighth spot, shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman. In the ninth spot, catcher number 21, Dan Mahoney. And starting pitcher for this afternoon's second game, number 40, Matt Stoddard.
And there you heard it, folks. Of course, Leader, Jarvis, Wilson, Davenport, Marsden, Whalen, Parsons, and Sherman are all the same. But Jacqueline comes out of left field. Dan Mahoney goes in behind the plate. Davenport will be in left field this afternoon. And here we are with the national anthem. So again, as mentioned before, Matt Stoddard will get the start on the mound for the Kitchener Panthers. He comes into this game a .433 ERA. This is his 8th appearance on the season, just his 2nd start. He pitched 3 innings in the 9-6 win over Brantford last Wednesday. Again, 3 innings, 1 hit. Collected the save in that game. 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. Now, he had another big game. Didn't exactly go his way against the Maple Leafs on July 28th. He had come in 4 2/3 innings of work, 13 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. He faced 31 batters in that game. That was the 14-7 game. And about to get things started here, Jordan Castaldo for the Maple Leafs.
Starting the top of the first for the Maple Leafs, first baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo.
And Castaldo finished off earlier on today. He had a couple of singles, couple of walks. Of course, one of those singles, he ended up making it to second base because of an error by the catcher trying to catch the runner going to third. So again, we are underway. Game 2, Stoddard with the 1-1 pitch. That's fouled off. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. My name is Mark Perry inside the booth here at Jack Couch Park in the east end of Kitchener, Ontario, as that one is sent to right center field. It is going to drop, and Castaldo was thinking about going to second, but a good play there near the warning track. Looks like it was Leader that may have sent that one in. So Castaldo starts off the game with a single. And now, just like Castaldo, Justin Mara batting second here. Both of them had 3 RBIs in the last game. And that pitch comes in. Bit low and outside. Ball 1. Mara also hit a home run in the last game, too. Mara with 6 home runs on the season as that pitch goes to the fence, and Castaldo is able to advance on that. Just to give you the final line, Matthias Tronson for Toronto went the complete game for the Maple Leafs as that pitch comes in. That one's fouled. 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. And if you're the Maple Leafs and you're the pitching staff, you're thankful that he went the full 7 innings, because you got a Maple Leafs team that has been busy. I mean, they played Thursday, they played last night, they played 2 games today. You play well in tomorrow, and the less pitchers you have to burn through in your bullpen, the better. As that one is fouled off. And you're the Panthers. I mean, you went through 3 pitchers here. You got Stoddard on the mound today. You're hoping that he goes at least a few innings, as that one swung on and missed, and gonna say strike him out, throw him out, but he didn't really run for that one, that's for sure. As we got the tag for the opening out of the inning. And now Takamatsu comes to the plate. He also had a home run in that game. Now leads the IBL with 7. As he fouls that one off to right. Got to make sure it didn't hit my car there out in Jack Couch Park parking lot. It is. It is a rookie mistake if you park out there. There's plenty of parking here at Jack Couch. I mean, we are in the same parking lot as the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium. Plenty of parking here. You see a lot of cars that park right down the right field. There is a fence pretty much near the end of the parking lot. You try to park as far as possible because you do not want one of those baseballs hitting your windshield. So no score, top of the first, and that one swung on and missed. Takamatsu. And it looked like the umpire called that one a ball, even though it looked like Takamatsu went around. It was a foul. Sorry? So the umpire calling that one a foul ball. And now the umpire coming out, and there's going to be a meeting of the minds there near the mound. They're going to try and figure this one out. So the umpire, the call at the plate was a foul ball. And I'm really wishing we had the Jeopardy theme song here for Jack Couch Park. And they are going to actually call it an out. Or are they? A bit of a delay, but yes, that is indeed the second out of the inning. And now the third base manager comes in, checks in on the umpire to see what was going on there. But yes, indeed, Takamatsu.
Third baseman number 17, John Salazzo.
Takamatsu strikes out, and now John Salazzo comes to the plate. And remember, Castaldo is over at second base. That one drops into the dirt. 1-0, no doubt about that one. So the 1-0 pitch goes outside, 2-0. And Salazzo, the lone Maple Leaf, without a hit in game one. And he skies that one right to the warning track, and it goes over the fence. Home run. So just like that, Salazzo, no hits in game one, and he hits one just beside the scoreboard in left field. And it's a 2-run shot, and the Maple Leafs take an early 2-0 lead.
Right fielder number 24, Marcus Connect.
First pitch comes in. Call that one a strike. 0-1. As Marcus Knecht, the right fielder, up. One for two in game one. Has a 154 batting average so far this season. And that one hits him right in the shoulder. And Knecht will advance to first on the hit by pitch. And the Panthers pitching having all kinds of troubles this afternoon. So now early 2-0 lead for the Maple Leafs. Damon Toppoli, the designated hitter, up with one man on base. 2 out. And Toppoli will hit that one foul. Pitch goes down low, 1-1. Toppoli, a veteran on this team, has played for the Maple Leafs for the entirety of the 2010s at least. That's all I have here on the website, at least, since 2010. Just been a constant on this Maple Leafs team. Having one of his better seasons in terms of batting average. He hits that one just over the head of Stephen Whalen, and he has himself a base hit.
Left fielder number 16, Jeff Mccloud.
And now Jeff Mccloud up. Had a 2-for-4 game. Had a single, had a double. He flew out twice. He was hit by a pitch once. And he'll knock that one. The first baseman and the second baseman can't get to it. And now one runner is coming around to score. That ball is going straight to the fence. And that's going to be a double, an RBI double for Jeff Mccloud, and it's 3-0 Maple Leafs. Not a good start here for the Kitchener Panthers.
Shortstop number 15, Ryan Johnston.
So Topoli's on third, McLeod's on second, Necht comes in to score, and the number 8 batter, Ryan Johnston, the shortstop, will get his first crack at Matt Stoddart. And he hits that one to left field. It drops. So one run's going to come in to score. 2 of them, it looks like, is going to come in to score. No, they're going to hold him off. A great pitch from Riley Davenport out in left field. Remember, he was the catcher in Game 1. Usually a catcher, but a good arm on him. Gets it all the way back into the infield, cuts off the runner, and just one run comes in to score. So Johnston is at first. McLeod's at third. And that pitch comes in for a ball. Ball 1. So again, runners on the corners, 2 out. 4-0 Toronto, top of the first. And now Santos hits that one, and it drops. Another base hit and another RBI for the Maple Leafs. 5-0 for Toronto.
Back to the top of the order, first baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo.
And now a meeting at the mound, as Dan Mahoney, the catcher, comes in and checks on his pitcher, trying to figure out, what do we do here? That pitch comes in. It's 1-0. So Santos at first, Ryan Johnston on second. Jordan Castaldo, he had a single to lead things off here. He's up already for his second at bat of the game. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Remember, it's only 7 innings. And now Stoddart with the 2-0 pitch. That one's hit by Castaldo, down foul. And the Maple Leafs continuing what they were doing in Game 1, just hitting the ball around the field and just piling runs on. 20 runs in Game 1, already 5 here in the first inning. As that pitch comes in, and they're going to call that a strike. 2-2. Remember, the Maple Leafs, a high-octane team in terms of their offense. But again, they're only 500 on the season. Remember, they're a team that will give up some of those runs at the same time, too. They didn't do so in Game 1 here. Now, the Maple Leafs as a team, they have given up 167 hits coming into this game here, Game 2. And that looks to be the third most in the league. As that one's hit down the line, a good catch. And on the hop by Keegan Marsden, and that's going to do it here for the first. So 5-0 Maple Leafs, and the Kitchener Panthers will go up to the plate for the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back here on Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on YouTube.
Playing the bottom of the first, New York Kitchener Panthers, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
And we are back, bottom of the first. Kitchener Panthers trailing Toronto 5-0. And Andy Leader, the first batter of the game for the Panthers, hits that one straight to the shortstop, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Just like that.
Right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis.
Now on the mound, that is Brandon Lyons for the Maple Leafs. Only one appearance so far. He started in the game August 6th against the London Majors. Took the loss, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk in that game. And now he's got a 2-0 count to deal with on Jet Jarvis. And that's a chopper, and it goes right to the pitcher. Lyons was able to settle it down, was a little bit patient, and he got it over for the out.
Designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson.
And now Liam Wilson up. Extended his hit streak. Of course, coming back after missing 2 games, he was 1 for 3 in game 1. And that pitch comes in for a strike. Of course, Wilson came over initially in the middle of the 2019 season for the Panthers. Played for Canisius College, as that one was fouled off. Also saw some time with the Hamilton Cardinals, played a couple of seasons with them. He's got an 11-game hit streak on the line here, and they're going to say that that is going to be an out on Wilson. And that'll do it. A 1-2-3 bottom of the first. We're heading to top 2. Maple Leafs up 5-0 on the Panthers. Getting things underway. Top of the second inning, Justin Mara. He struck out his first time up. And Mara skies that one to center field. It's going to go high and deep and gone. Justin Mara. Now with 7 home runs on the season, it's 6-0 Toronto. And he hit that one to the deepest part of the ballpark, which, I mean, in all respects, it's not exactly too deep, but he hit it right towards the flagpole. So now he's tied with his teammate, who is up to the plate now, Garrett Takamatsu, in the league lead for home runs, 7 each. As Toronto continues their dominance with the long ball throughout the regular season. And it's another game that very quickly is getting away from the Kitchener Panthers as Takamatsu hits a chopper to third, and that is not going to be in time as Takamatsu is able to beat out the throw and gets himself an infield single.
Third baseman number 17, Castaldo.
A 2-run shot for Salazzo. I didn't have my microphone on for that call, but John Salazzo hits his second home run of the game. And it is 8-0 Toronto.
Right fielder number 24, Marcus Emack.
A no-doubter on that last one as Jet Jarvis was out in right field, and he didn't even think about that one. He just looked and watched and admired that home run. And this one suddenly, game 2, getting away from the Kitchener Panthers in a hurry. Top of the second, nobody out. And it is 8-love. And Necht is issued the walk. Still nobody out. That pitch comes in down low for a ball. And Matt Stoddard. And that one is foul. And you got to think about bullpen management here. If you're Don Menard, you think about this game getting away from you early. When do you take out Matt Stoddard? Do you let him try to get back into it? Do you let him just try to feel things out? And if things get worse, how much of a leash do you give him? Because not only do you got 5 innings left to worry about here, you got 2 games tomorrow against the Barrie Baycats as that one comes in. And just making the catch there was Dan Mahoney, the catcher. That one was behind Toppoli. And Toppoli will foul that one away. It's a full count, nobody out. 1 man on first base. Top 2, 8-0 for the visitors here in game 2 of this doubleheader. And that one is skied away. And if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs, look at this schedule that they have here too. That one's a chopper that's fouled off. You host Welland tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Christie Pitts. And it's just an alternating of home and away here. Tuesday in Hamilton, home on Wednesday for your usual Wednesday night home games as the Barrie Baycats will go into town against the Leafs. You're back in Hamilton on Friday. And then you host Brantford next Sunday, August 22nd. That one is skied off all the way down to left field and out of the ballpark. Another home run for the Maple Leafs. Damon Toppoli. 10-0 Maple Leafs. And Don Menard is coming out. And you have to think, if he's not taking him out, he's going to be talking to him to try and figure things out here. And they are indeed going to take out Matt Stoddard. So that's going to do it for Stoddard. Another pitcher will come in, and we will be right back. The Toronto Maple Leafs, Game 2 of this doubleheader. It is 10-0 in the top of the second. So Jeff Mccloud up to bat here, his second time up. He hit a double in his first appearance in the first inning. Facing a new pitcher, that's David Bruinsma on the mound. Bruinsma making his fifth appearance of the regular season. His second time pitching against the Maple Leafs, he had the 1 inning of work, or rather 1 1/3 inning of work on August 4th. 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And the count here against Mccloud is 2-1. And Matt Stoddard again, lasting just the 1 inning in his start here. Give more on his lineup in just a moment here. Again, the count 3-1. Swung on and missed, and that's going to be the first strikeout of the inning as Mccloud goes down. Oh, my bad. It is 3-2 still. It's a full count. Now it's a strikeout, as that one caught the inside corner. So again, Matt Stoddard, 1 inning.
Shortstop, number 15, Lyons, Johnston.
Again, Matt Stoddard, 1 inning, 10 hits, 10 runs, 9 of them earned. He only struck out 2 batters, didn't issue any walks, although he did hit a batter in the first inning. And again, the Maple Leafs just absolutely putting on a show here at Jack Couch as Johnston turns on the first pitch and hits that one to left field. So again, the Maple Leafs with 4 home runs in this game as that one goes up high. A possible, no, they're not going to get for the second runner, but they are able to get Johnston at second So 2 outs here in the top of the second inning, and Santos is able to get to first on the fielder's choice. And now Castaldo goes up, making his third appearance at the plate. That comes in for a ball 1. Beautiful day for baseball here at Jack Couch. So glad that hot and humid air just left us. It's been in the area all week long, as it has been throughout Southern Ontario. It's been a hot and humid week all throughout the IBL. As that pitch comes in for a ball, 3-0. Castaldo singled in the first. He also finished off the first inning, hitting one to the first baseman to get the put out at first. And he will now go to first once again.
Catcher number 9, Justin Mara.
And now Mara is up. He struck out once, and he also hit a home run to lead off the second inning here, getting his second chance at the plate. And that one swung on and missed. Strike 1. Counts 1-1 to Mara. And he'll hit that one foul. Again, Mara, the catcher, the Toronto native, hits that one right into the gap, and he's able to get that one out to right field. And sprinting towards home is Santos, and he gets to the plate, and it is a safe call at the plate. It is 11-0 Toronto.
Second baseman number 4, Garrett Takamatsu.
And now Takamatsu at the plate. Struck out and hit a single so far, his third appearance here. As the Maple Leafs just once again going through the lineup. And he'll sky that one to left center field. Who's going to get under it? It looks like it's going to be Leader. And he does so. And mercifully, he's able to finish this one off. But not without a ton more runs on the board. It is 11-0 Maple Leafs. We're going to the bottom of the second. Stay tuned. You are watching Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on Facebook.
Davenport.
Davenport, the fourth batter for the Panthers, the catcher who is now batting in left field, hits it to left field, and that one is out of here. Davenport, Riley Davenport is his name, and he's got himself a home run to get the Panthers on the board.
First baseman number 34, Keegan Marsden.
So Davenport gets himself a home run. That was his fourth home run of the season. And now Marsden, who had a home run of his own in Game 1, is up to bat here. Panthers down by 10. Another pitch outside, 2-1. Marsden overall 1 for 3 in Game 1. He waits on that one. That one comes in inside, 3-1. And Marsden will hit that one to the second baseman. Easily controlled, and that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 5, Stephen Whalen.
So Stephen Whalen up. The third baseman, the lefty, will hit that one right where Marsden hit it to the second baseman, and another 4-3 put out.
Second baseman number 53, Nick Parsons.
So Nick Parsons up, 2 out. Panthers down by 10. It's 11-1 Maple Leafs here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 count to Parsons. And Parsons swings on that one. Misses. He'll take that one. Looked like that one was a little low, so 2-1 the count. And another pitch down low. 3-1. Parsons. He was 0 for 2 at the plate. And he will take a 2-out walk here in the second.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
And now it's Evan Sherman up. He struck out twice in Game 1. Had a ground out as well. Laurier University product. He's got a 182 batting average in the 8th spot. Takes that one inside. 2-0. And another ball, 3-0. 3 straight balls to start off this at bat. Sherman showing some patience. He has walked 5 times. He has struck out 11 times, though. And a pitch comes in for a strike, 3-1. Another pitch down low, and Sherman has issued the walk. So now Parsons will move to second.
Catcher number 21, Dan Mahoney.
So now Dan Mahoney up. He's pretty much the only change from game 1. As Davenport was sent out into left field, Mahoney comes in behind the plate. Jacklin moves to the bench. And that pitch will come inside. They're going to call that a strike. That was a very, very close call. Another pitch comes in. Going to call that one a ball. Counts now 1-1. And Mahoney takes another one inside. Mahoney on the website marked as an infielder, but again, he is kind of that multi-talented individual where he can be a catcher. His first year with the team, only his 3rd game of the season, and that goes in for a strike, full count. So now the runners will be off on the pitch. 2 out, bottom 2, 11-1, Maple Leafs over the Panthers. And the pitch comes in, and that's going to be a ball, and bases are now loaded up for Andy Leader coming to the plate.
Back to the top of the order, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
Leader takes that pitch outside, 1-0. Had the ground out his first time up. And that takes a pitch, hits the outside corner. That's going to be a strike. The pitch comes inside, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Again, bases are loaded here. Parsons at third, Sherman at second, Mahoney at first. Leader, the 7th batter of this inning, and he hits that one into the gap right down the left field line, and 1 run's going to come in to score. 2 runs are going to come in to score standing up. And Andy Leader has 2 RBIs, hits the single, and it is now 11-3.
Right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis.
Now there is a meeting at the mound, as it looks like Toronto's running into their first bit of adversity in this game, in this day, I should say. Lyons will stay out there. And Jarvis, 0 for 1 so far. Takes that one inside. Counts now 1-0. And you want to talk about ratios. And Jarvis, came into this contest first in the IBL in walks with 16. He's struck out 8 times this year. No home runs to his credit. He does have a triple. One of only a handful of players in this league with a triple this season. It's not exactly a common thing. And he'll take that one down low. Counts now 2-2 with 2 out. And he'll chop at that one. A check swing. And that's going to do it for... No! Did not come in time, and the ball bounced in and out of the glove of Jordan Castaldo. And now the bases are loaded.
Designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson.
And now Wilson up to the plate with the bases loaded. So a check swing single. They're going to give it an error. And that's going to be a ball. 1-0. So again, Jarvis advances on the error. Credited to the first baseman. Leaders at second. Mahoney's at third. And that one came inside on Liam Wilson. He had to move out of the way, but they gave it a strike. Don't know about that one. So the count's 1-1. That one down low. Another ball. Wilson did strike out to finish off the first inning. Takes another one outside, 3-1. Wilson, the 9th batter of the inning, as well, they've been seeing the Maple Leafs do it a few times this afternoon where they're batting through the order. And now the Panthers are doing the same, and Wilson gets that one into center field. 1 run comes in to score. 2 of them are about to score. Play at the third, no play, and a play at the second base. And they're going to get Wilson at second, trying to stretch a single into a double. But nonetheless, 2 runs come in to score. And the Panthers have 5 on the board. They still have some work to do. It's 11-5 Maple Leafs going to the top of the third. You're watching Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on YouTube. Jeff Moreau's on the mound now for the Kitchener Panthers. And I'm getting a live report from Brantford. A buddy of mine is actually helping out with the Rogers TV broadcast in Brantford this afternoon. The London Majors beat the Brantford Red Sox 18-4. London cranking 25 hits in that game. So again, London improves on their year. They move to 12-4 on the year. So more work to do for the Kitchener Panthers as they look to close the gap. And that one swung on and missed. As John Salazzo gets things started here in the third. And Salazzo, his last time up was a home run. Not so much luck this time around as he goes off on strikes.
Right fielder number 24, Marcus Connect.
And that pitch goes into the dirt. Marcus Connect in the Maple Leafs. Another pitch comes in. Counts now 1-1. So again, Salazzo has 2 home runs this game. Connect was hit by a pitch in the first. And then in the second, he ended up getting issued the free pass. Both times he was able to come in to score and swings on that one for a strike, 2-2. Again, not a insurmountable lead as the Maple Leafs lead 11-5, and that one is off the bat of Necht and foul down the left field line. Now the pitch from Moreau, that one, another foul. So again, Stoddart started the game for Kitchener. 10 hits, 10 runs on 9 of them earned. 2 strikeouts, no walks. And that one swung on and missed. Strikeout for Jeff Moreau's. Again, David Bruinsma pitched the second inning for the Panthers. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And now Moreau has his first strikeout of the afternoon. And Toppoli just looks at that one. Or rather, Moreau has 2 strikeouts. And that one is hit right to the shortstop, and that is going to do it. So we are going to the bottom of the third inning. Kitchener Panthers trailing the Toronto Maple Leafs 11-5 here in this shortened doubleheader. It is Game 2 this afternoon. Now Brandon Lyons still on the mound here for the Maple Leafs. Sends that one outside, inside rather. Strike one to Riley Davenport and sends that one right over the glove. It looked like it was going to be handled by Lyons, and just barely Riley Davenport called out. That was a bang-bang play at first. That could have been close.
Keegan Marsden.
So now Marsden comes up to the plate. It's 0 for 1 here in game 2. Pitch comes in. That's a ball 1. First baseman was 1 for 3 in game 1. Trying to claw the Panthers back into this one and hits that one right to the first baseman. And strutting over was Lyons. Gets it to the first baseman, Castaldo, for the second out. Whalen, another player that was able to ground out in the second inning. Hits that one foul. 0-1. Again, the Maple Leafs coming into today, they were 0-7 on the road this season. And that one inside, as Whalen had to step out of the way. 1-1. So again, Maple Leafs coming into today 0-7 on the road. They had their first road win of the season in game 1. And that has kind of been their downfall this season. Just struggles on the road this year, because this is a team, again, that has a lot of power. And if they can get their pitching to continue along with it, I mean, this is a team that could go deep into the playoffs if that one goes wide of the plate. Again, the Maple Leafs in 4th place in the IBL. And that one is sent out by Whalen out into center field, and getting underneath that, the center fielder, Ryan Santos. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Maple Leafs. We'll go to the top of the 4th, 11-5 for the visitors. We'll be right back on Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on Facebook. And Jeff Mccloud swings on that one, a first pitch. And a couple of players there a bit out. But my goodness, that's a dangerous play right there, as you have two players. It's all about communication. And speaking of communication, in the booth with me again, we might as well make this a, I don't know how much time you have, but maybe a tradition of...
How about that?
I like that. I really do. Paul Harriet joining me in the booth. That one is hit right to third base, and that is going to do it. A quick out there for Ryan Johnston, who hit that one straight to third base.
Center fielder number 2, Ryan Santos.
So the one thing I want to talk to you about, Paulie, is, I mean, not just the IBL, but major leagues. I mean, you've been around to a ton of major league ballparks, and they're so unique.
Yeah, they're all like about them. I've been to 14, and a few that aren't, a couple, including in those, a couple that aren't around anymore, like the original Tiger Stadium, but each one of them is unique. I really like it, their own unique dimensions.
What's probably been the one that you like the most?
My favorite it's a small, intimate, like, and the bleachers.
As that pitch goes outside?
Out in left field. The angle, it makes you feel like you're sitting on the field. It's the angle is fantastic there. So, favorite.
I do like Camden Yards, right?
Yes.
Another pitch comes in, 3-1. That is Ryan Santos at the plate. It is 11-5 Maple Leafs here in the top of the fourth inning. And I mean that's the one thing with ballparks too, with their own unique characters. That one is hit straight to the second base, and just like that, it's a 1-2-3 inning. You're staying here for a little bit longer. All right, 11-5 Maple Leafs. Actually, you know what? We got time. Let's continue talking. The fans something to talk. We don't have to worry about paying any bills when it comes to YouTube. It is live all the way through. But I do want to mention, I mean, that's the thing. Their own unique character, their own unique style. You know, there's going to be pitching ballparks. There's going to be hitter-friendly ballparks, and I think that plays a lot of factors when you have teams come in and teams that are used to their own ballpark.
Like smaller.
The reason why you see Toronto having so much success here so far in this game, and in both games rather. Can come out very easily, especially in this ballpark. I mean, the Maple Leafs, 4 home runs already in this game to build up that 11-run score here. And I mean, the Maple Leafs, they are known for their home runs. Kitchener is more known for their ability to just kind of get into left field, kind of get the things going. I make the comparison to the 2015 Kansas City Royals quite often when it comes to that. I mean, they weren't known for their home runs, but I mean, we know what they did to the Blue Jays in the 2015 ALCS. We won't mention that. Ballparks, Paulie. You've been to a few ballparks. We are. on the mic. You got this. I'll make it easy for you. All right, so I'm gonna continue being here with Paul Harriet for now. I mean, Paul, what you're seeing here from the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, what do you make of this? What do you make of this team? And the Maple Leafs, they're fourth in the IBL. They're actually at 500 right now, 8-8. And as you were able to bring up to me earlier, I mean, they were 0-7 on the road.
And
so, I mean, Christy Pitts has been a bit of a haven for these Maple Leafs as Parsons strikes out.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
We're trying to get your son to come on. I think he's a little nervous. And I mean, that's okay. I mean, I've been that shy kid before too. Oh, I was really shy in high school. Oh my goodness. Couldn't get me to talk to and do anything. But now here I am, play-by-play. YouTube, no shame whatsoever. Did you just say YouTubes? He's on with a base hit. Is he going to stretch it out? No, he was going to stretch that one out into a double, but he had to think twice on that one.
Catcher number 21, Dan Mahoney.
So Dan Mahoney, the number 9 hitter for the Panthers, he walked his first time up. You play any baseball there, Paulie?
I play.
Hey, there you go. Hey, man, you got more baseball championships than me.
I had 3 Grand Slams that year, 1985.
So you're a bit of a slugger.
Grand Slams were because I just kept running. So, but I like to tell people I had 3 Grand Slams that year.
Hey, if it looks like 3 Grand Slams on the scoreboard, I won't argue with you. I got the one soccer championship under my belt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Championship up north.
I never played soccer.
It's a fun sport. A lot of cardio involved.
A lot of running around, for sure.
A lot of running around. As that one is hit off the foot of Mahoney as well. And we're getting a bit of more of a cheering section here. It's down behind the Kitchener Panthers dugout.
You got to cheer on the team.
Exactly. And I mean, it's been such a good crowd here. Like all throughout the season, I mean, there's not as many people here on this Saturday afternoon as Mahoney hits that one to third. They get 1, and they are able to get 2, so a double play to finish things off here in the bottom of the 4th. The Maple Leafs continue to lead. They will go up to bat in the 5th. It is 11-5 visitors here in Game 2 of this doubleheader at Jack Couch Park. Mark Perrin, Paul Harriet.
No errors against the
We'll be right back.
And none left on base.
Back here in the top of the fifth, Jordan Castaldo up to the plate. He's got a single, a walk, and almost got himself an out at first base there again, but he's able to hit that one into right field for a single.
Catcher number 9, Justin Mara.
So Castaldo with the leadoff hit. Justin Mara. Had a leadoff home run in the top of the second inning. Had a single as well. Later on in that very same inning, he also struck out in the first. This is his fourth time up. That was Jeff Moreau still on the mound for the Panthers. Getting a little bit more work. I'm imagining they might stretch him out a little bit more here. This is his third inning of work. As again, keep in mind, the Panthers do have a doubleheader again tomorrow against the Barrie Baycats. We'd love to see you here at Jack Couch Park. First pitch for Game 1 starts at 2 o'clock. You can get your tickets online at KitchenerPanthers.com. As that one is sent up high by Mara, and getting underneath it there, the right fielder, Jed Jarvis, and the opening out of the inning. So again, it'll be interesting to see what they do in terms of pitching here for the Kitchener Panthers. Factor in the fact that you do have that doubleheader against Barrie. But then again, too, you also have to think about the fact that after the Barrie doubleheader, you don't play again until next Thursday, August 19th. That'll be right here at home against the Brantford Red Sox. They'll come into town once again. So you get a bit of a rest after this weekend. That pitch comes in. Takamatsu hits it to center field. And that's going to be caught by Andy Leader. 2 out. But what's going to be big for these Kitchener Panthers is next weekend, or rather next Friday night, they are in London. I guess you can call it a doubleheader. Game 1 already started. That was back on July 24th. It got suspended because of rain and thunder that night. He was in the bottom of the fourth inning. London was up 12-3 in that game. So Friday night, they're going to resume that game, and then they're going to play another game. So I'm imagining that they will do a doubleheader situation there where it is only 7 innings. But then after that, it'll be the London Majors' first visit here to Jack Couch Park this season. That's Sunday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. So 3 straight games against the London Majors. The top 2 teams currently in the IBL. We'll have to see what the situation is when those 2 teams do meet in a week from now. As of course the Maple Leafs are coming off strong. The Welland Jackfish could catch up as well, because it is a tight race at the top of the standings, as that one is swung on and missed by John Salazzo. Count is 1-2 to him. 2 out. Castaldo is at first. And another pitch comes in. That's going to be a ball. 2-2. So again, you look at the standings. London 11-4, Kitchener 10-5, Welland 9-9, Toronto's 8-8, Hamilton is 8-10. I mean, they got the 2 extra losses on their record, 18 games played. But you get a couple of extra wins against teams that are higher than you in the standings. All of a sudden, these standings could be a little bit lopsided in even a week from now. And even think about the Barrie Baycats. They're second last in the IBL, surprisingly. They have 7 wins on the season. as that one goes outside, 3-2. So on a 30-game season, it's consistently been London and Kitchener near the top. As that pitch comes in, another foul ball. Salazzo working the count here. Still 3-2. 11-5 Toronto, top of the fifth. And 3-2. Another foul ball. Salazzo, the third baseman. It'll take time as Mahoney will come in and check on Morose. Toronto looking for their second road win of the year here. As again, they will play at home to Welland tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. As Salazzo gets himself onto first.
Right fielder number 24, Marcus Connect.
And Don Menard coming in to check in on Jeff Morose. So let's look at the Maple Leaf situation again. Tomorrow against Welland. Tuesday at Hamilton. Wednesday versus Barrie at home. At Hamilton again next Friday. At home to Brantford next Sunday on the 22nd. And these two teams will meet again. Every team meets 5 times in the regular season. This is Game 4 between Toronto and Kitchener. Game 5 will be at Christie Pitts on Wednesday, August 25th. It's a 7:30 start. And that pitch comes in for a first pitch strike. Marcus Connect comes in, the former Blue Jays draft pick, former Minnesota Twins draft pick as well. Now Sean Riley not in this game, as that one is hit right into the gap, and trying to grab that one, unable to, was the shortstop Sherman. So Necht is able to get on. So they are going to give Necht the single. Salazzo is on second. Castaldo's on third. Base is loaded here for Topley. And Topley takes that one in for a first pitch strike. And another pitch right down the plate, and that one is called a ball. The fans are not happy about that one. That one is very questionable. That looked like a strike from up here, but nonetheless, I'm not the one calling balls and strikes on the field. Sun's out, and the gun's out for a strike. Right down the meat of the plate, 1-2 to Topley. Not behind. And that one's chopped at. And Topley's able to get on base. Keeps the bases loaded. Castaldo comes in to score. It is 12-5 Maple Leafs.
Left fielder number 16, Jeff McCloud.
So Jeff McCloud coming up. He had a double in the first inning. And yeah, it looks like Don Menard coming out. And that'll do it for Jeff Moroz. New pitcher coming in. We'll be back. Top 5, 12-5 Maple Leafs, 2 out, bases loaded. And again, it is Jeff McCloud coming to the plate. So Carter Arbuthnot now on the mound. The classic position player coming in to pitch situation here. The right-hander from Oshawa. Gets Mccloud to bat into an 0-2 count. And another pitch, a wild pitch, and just trying to get the man and can't do it. So Salazzo comes in to score. It is 13-5. So Mccloud hits a foul ball. Counts 1-2. Again, Arbuthnot at the plate, at the dish, or on the mound rather, and that one's popped up. Are they going to get to it? No, they are not. It's going to bounce right off the top of the dugout. And Mccloud stays alive. So 13-5 again for the Maple Leafs here over the Kitchener Panthers. Trying to stop the bleeding here in the top of the fifth. Arbuthnot, the 1-2 pitch. That one comes inside, controlled there. Good handle by Mahoney. Or else that could have been another run scoring. Runners at second and third. And another pitch comes off of the plate. The fans not liking that one. So another ball. 3-2 the count. Yeah, the fans not pleased about the umpire strike zone here this afternoon. And that one's going to be cranked down the right field line, and that one is going to be foul. So Mccloud here, still alive here. And he'll sky that one out into the Jack Couch parking lot. Here we are, 6:20 in the very early evening, game 2. Another foul ball. As that one is sent. Yeah, I saw that one actually cross the road. That was a hard ball hit. So we got the one parking lot here at Jack Couch. You have a bit of a road to drive out. And then you have another parking lot on the other side of that. It's hit into that second parking lot. And another ball that goes up high, and that's going to be another foul. Carter Arbuthnot, the first batter he sees this season as the pitcher, is making him work for it. Here in this 13-5 game. And Mccloud will chop that one. Yet another foul. So 13 pitches at this at-bat. And number 14 goes to the second baseman. And that'll be the third out of the inning. So Carter Arbuthnot comes in with 2 outs. He's able to get Jeff Mccloud after a 14-pitch at-bat. The Toronto Maple Leafs leading 13-5, going to bottom 5 here at Jack Couch Park in Kitchener. We'll be back here on Kitchener Panthers Baseball on YouTube.
the top of the order, center fielder number 49, Andy Leader.
Andy Leader starting things off here, bottom of the fifth, and the first pitch he sees goes right to the third baseman, and he'll get thrown out. So one out already here in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder number 46, Jet Jarvis.
An 8-run ball game. The Maple Leafs leading 13-5 here. I mean, you combine both of these games, 33-7 is the score for the Maple Leafs. 33-7. It has not been a good day for the Kitchener Panthers, as the Maple Leafs have been able to jump on a number of home runs. The pitching has been solid. And the Panthers, throughout this season, just seem not have an answer for these Maple Leafs. And you know, I talk about it again as that one, Jet Jarvis, is walked.
Designated hitter number 35, Liam Wilson.
You know, again, I mentioned the fact that the Maple Leafs, not exactly that strong on the road. They're looking very strong here. First win on the road this season, game one, looking for their second win here. And I mention that because you think about what the final standings could look like and where these Maple Leafs could be positioned. It doesn't matter if they have home field advantage or not. If they can play this well against the Kitchener Panthers when the games matter the most in the playoffs, they could do some damage and they could dispatch these Panthers. Who knows what can happen in the playoffs? This is a hitter-friendly ballpark, as that one is going to be bouncing off the glove, or rather it bounced right off of Wilson. And Wilson is issued the pass.
Riley Davenport.
So again, Riley Davenport coming up here. He had the home run in the second inning. As he hit that one over the left field fence. And he'll hit that one right to the third baseman. He's unable to control it. And just like that, bases are loaded. No, the pitch went past the first baseman, and trotting in to score there is Jet Jarvis. So 2 errors on the play, according to our scorekeeper here.
First baseman number 34, Keegan Marsden.
So Wilson is at third, Davenport is at first, and it is a 13-6 ball game. That's a strike. Counts 1-1. Keegan Marsden up here at the plate, 0 for 2 here in game 2. Takes that one inside, off of the plate, 2-1. And Marsden will hit that one right into second base. And that's going to do it here for the bottom of the fifth. So the Panthers get one across, but that's about it. 13-6 Maple Leafs going to the top of the sixth inning here at Jack Couch Park.
Johnston.
Ryan Johnston starting things off here in the 6th inning. Like a defensive substitution out in center field. We'll get you some of the subs in just a moment as that one is sent over the plate, 1-0. Pitch hits the plate there. It's 1-1. So it looks like it is Ethan Baptiste out in center field for Andy Leader. And then Jason Caulfield has subbed in for Jet Jarvis out in right. So a couple of outfielders. And the count 2-1 to Ryan Johnston. And that one goes past Dan Mahoney. Three-one pitch. That's outside, and Johnston is issued the walk here in the 6th.
Center fielder number 2, Ryan Santos.
Now Ryan Santos up. He singled. He reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd. He also grounded out in the 4th. So again, 13-6 Toronto. Top 6 and swung on and missed there. Ryan Santos. 1-1. Maple Leafs looking to improve to 9-8 on this season here. And that pitch comes in. Of course, this game starting off the second half of the year for the Kitchener Panthers. They're 10-5 so far. Looking to avoid a 2-game losing streak. And that comes in. Remember, this is the top of the 6th. It is 7-inning game here in this doubleheader. And again, we will see a doubleheader again at Jack Couch Park tomorrow when the Barrie Baycats come to town as Santos walks.
Back to the top of the order, first baseman number 5, Jordan Castaldo.
And now Castaldo comes up. He singled and scored his last time up. As the Maple Leafs just continue to utilize the power that they have. And Castaldo fouls that one off. That one swung on, a little bit of contact rather. So again, earlier today it was London beating Brantford 8-4. And it's still scoreless in Welland as the Baycats and Jackfish are meeting at Welland Stadium. 4 games in the IBL, so there was the game in Brantford, the game in Welland, and the 2 games here this afternoon. 20-2 Maple Leafs in game 1. And now they lead 13-6 here. And that one's taken inside, 2-2. Again, we thank you for joining us here on YouTube. Getting our first crack at the YouTubes, as my friend Paul Harry had mentioned earlier today. That one goes outside, 3-2. Of course, this will be our new home of Kitchener Panthers baseball on live stream. Forget Facebook. It's all about YouTube here. As that one bounces right to Marsden. They get one. and they will get 2 as a double play advances Johnston
Catcher number 9,
to third base.
Justin Mara.
But a double play there. As that's the 3-6 double play. And that one's hit out into the outfield. Caught by the right fielder. And that's going to do it here. In the top of the 6th. We're going to bottom 6 now. Kitchener Panthers got some work to do. They are down by 7 here at Jack Couch. Stephen Whaling kicking things off here, bottom 6, and he'll take that one inside. Ball 1. 13-6 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs over the Kitchener Panthers. And we do have a new pitcher in for the Maple Leafs. That is Evan DiMichele. Making his second appearance of the season. His last appearance was a 12-4 game. A victory over the Brantford Red Sox. He pitched an inning in that one. That one goes outside. Counts 3-1 to Whalen. Now again in that game, 2 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, nobody struck out. And D. Michelle starts off his afternoon here with a walk to Whalen.
Second baseman number 53, Nick Parsons.
Now Parsons is up. And Parsons takes that one up high. 1-0. So Brandon Lyons finishes off this game, 5 innings pitched. 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them earned, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 23 batters faced. And that's going to be a strike to Parsons. And another pitch comes in, strike, just on the outside corner. Again, the Maple Leafs, they've lost 3 of their last 5 games coming into today. They got the 1 victory, looking for 2 here. As Parsons strikes out.
Shortstop number 6, Evan Sherman.
Sherman, the shortstop. He walked and scored in the second. And he singled in the fourth. So technically 1 for 1 here in game 2. And he'll send that one to center field. And getting under it there is Santos.
Catcher number 21, Dan Mahoney.
And that'll do it for Sherman. Mahoney now up to the plate. Pitch comes in, down low. Caulfield is on deck here. Remember, he substituted in the outfield for Jed Jarvis, but he is in the spot that Andy Leader usually occupies. That one comes in, counts 2-0. So it looks like Caulfield will be the next one up to bat if Mahoney reaches here. 2 out, 13-6 is the score here, as that one is sent to center field, and he's able to get on base. So 13-6, again the count here, or the score here.
Jason Caulfield.
And Jason Caulfield will bat here in the bottom of the 6th. So it'll be Caulfield. Now Ethan Bapty is on deck for of course in Jed Jarvis's spot on deck here is Ethan Bapty. Caulfield at the plate, 1-0. 2 men on base. Caulfield hits that one into the gap, and he's able to reach. A single for Jason Caulfield. And a runner will come in to score So Stephen Whalen is able to cross the plate. Caulfield with an RBI single. 13-7.
Pinch hitter number 52, Ethan Baptiste.
So Ethan Baptiste. See what he can do at the plate here. His first time up. Hits that one into center field. It looks like the center fielder is going to get underneath it, and he does. And that's going to do it here for the 6th. So the 1 run crosses. And it is a 13-7 game going to the top of the 7th inning. The Maple Leafs leading the Panthers.
2 hits, no errors against the Maple Leafs.
We'll be right back here on Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on YouTube, our new home for Kitchener Panthers live streaming. So Garrett Takamatsu getting things started here, the top of the 7th inning. Takamatsu 1 for 4 here in game 2. And he'll take that one in the dirt for a first pitch ball. Carter Arbuthnot still on the mound. And a swing on that one. And our Arbuthnot is able to get Takamatsu to a 1-1 count. Another swing. A big hack at that one. Counts now 1-2. Takamatsu looks at it again, and he's able to foul that one off. Lands in the parking lot here at Jack Couch Park. And again, leaving Arbuthnot in the game. Not only did he have a good run there in the last inning, but again, you got to start conserving your arms. You had, three pitchers in game 1, 4 pitchers for here this afternoon for game 2, as Takamatsu hits that one foul. You still got 2 games to deal with tomorrow afternoon. You have to be curious on who's going to get that start. My guess is going to be Christian Hawk in at least one of those 2 games. as he hasn't pitched since last Wednesday. And another foul to Takamatsu. Counts 3-2. And he's going to need a new bat. Just tosses the old one. Said, nope, this thing is junk. Maybe a crack in the bat. 3-2 count, and that one's going to go outside, and just like that, Takamatsu was able to get on base.
Third baseman number 17, John Salazar.
Let's see what Salazzo can do here. And Salazzo jumps on the first pitch. And it looks like that was Bapti able to get underneath it. Or rather, that is Caulfield that's out in right field.
Right fielder number 24, Marcus Connect.
And the crowd pretty silent here this afternoon. Just a stunning performance here by the Maple Leafs. Another pitch comes in, and Knecht is able to foul that one off. Again, 33 runs for the Maple Leafs in the two games here this afternoon. They're looking to add to it. They had 20 runs in game one. They have 13 runs here. That pitch comes in. Counts now 2-1. Marcus Knecht, the right fielder, singled his last time up. And that one is going to be cranked up high into the infield, and Arbuthnot able to get under it for the second out.
Designated hitter number 7, David Copley.
And now Topley is up. 2 singles and a home run to his credit here this afternoon, at least in this game. And he'll swing at that one, and Arbuthnot having himself a decent afternoon in relief here. Again, his usually a position player, trying his hand at being a Shohei Ohtani, but not in the starter's role. Maybe you give him a start. Who knows? But he is looking good here. And that one is cranked to left field, all the way across and out of here. And just like that, Topley is able to get the 2-run shot. And just as I was saying that Arbuthnot was looking good, he gives up the 2-run home run, and it is 15-7 for the Maple Leafs. As the music guy seems to be losing it. Doesn't know what song to play on that home run. Started sounding like a remix here at Jack Couch. As that one is cranked up high. Is it playable? It might be. Jeff Mccloud. Oh, he's not unable to get to it. That was Keegan Marsden running into foul territory, trying to get a glove on it, but he can't do it. I mean, it went off the glove, but just was unable to make the catch. So again, 2 outs. It's been a long day, folks. It's been a pretty long day for the Kitchener Panthers. So we've been going since 2 o'clock this afternoon. That one is fouled all the way across the parking lot into the second parking lot. And Mccloud, 1-2 pitch. That one goes up high. And nobody on. 2-2, 2 out, 15-7 Leafs. Leafs looking to go 4-0 against the Panthers as Arbuthnot loses control of that one, actually pitches behind Mccloud. Mccloud and Arbuthnot have a couple of words there. Nothing in terms of, we're going to clear the benches like we saw in Brantford last night, but looked a little bit more friendly, just a couple of laughs. As Mccloud fouls that one off. So we got a lot of baseball here at Jack Couch this weekend. A reminder that you can buy your tickets online at KitchenerPanthers.com. It'll be another doubleheader tomorrow when the Barrie Baycats come to town for a 2 o'clock start. And remember, when you do buy that ticket for Game 1, it is good for 2 games. So you buy one, you get the doubleheader. Just like that, 2 games for 1. And that one is hit by Johnston into shallow left field, and he is able to get on base. And remember, when you do come to Jack Couch Park, you can take in the sights and sounds of baseball while dining in. Got food trucks here. Every single game. Had the wild boar here this afternoon, and my goodness. I'll give a good plug here for wild boar. Quality food there. Had the sausage and fries, some of the best fries I've ever had, and I've had a lot. That pitch goes outside. And if you're wondering, for the Kitchener Panthers, that one goes up high, counts now 3-1. It'll be the Berlin 95 food truck that'll be here at Sunday's game. And 3-1. That one is sent up high. It is playable. Sherman getting underneath it and just at the last second catching the eye on it, making the catch, and that'll do it here for the top of the 7th. Panthers are down by 8 runs, looking to climb back. Bottom of the 7th. Coming up next, it will be Wilson, Davenport, and Marsden. The heart of the order for the Panthers when we come back.
Liam Wilson.
So Wilson will be up here to start things off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the 7th. He has himself a single in the 2nd inning. He extended his hit streak to 12 games. He also was hit by a pitch his last time up in the 5th inning. He also struck out in the 1st. A big hole to climb here. 8 runs, the deficit. As that's going to be a pass ball. As D. Michelle deals, he pitches, and that one's outside. Counts now 3-0 to Wilson. And the pitch comes in for a strike, 3-1. Wilson was not given the green light on that one. And 15-7 the score, and Wilson hits that one into right field. And getting underneath that one is going to be the right fielder. Marcus Necht able to get the opening out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Left fielder number 14, Riley Davenport.
And now Riley Davenport has himself a home run here this afternoon. He swings on that one. That one had a home run cut to it, but he's not going to connect at all with it. Strike one. That one goes outside. Counts 1-1. Davenport, who you usually see in behind the plate, been playing left field here in game 2. Now the 1-2 pitch, and Davenport hits that one up high. It's going to get right into deep center field. Just in front of the warning track was Ryan Santos, able to catch that one. And now the Panthers down to their final out.
Keegan Marsden.
So now this is Marsden, the last hope for the Panthers here this afternoon. First pitch comes in, or rather second pitch. It's going to be fouled off. And Marsden hits that one into the gap and gets that one into right field. And he is on with a base hit.
Third baseman number 5, Stephen Whalen.
Now Stephen Whalen up. He takes that one in for a strike. Strike one. Whalen, the third baseman, takes that one in. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 the count. So again, the Panthers looking ahead. Barrie tomorrow for that doubleheader. And then off until next Thursday when the Brantford Red Sox come to town. That's a Thursday, August 19th, 7:30 start here at Jack Couch Park. Again, tickets are available online at KitchenerPanthers.com. And they have 3 straight games after that against the London Majors. 3 big games, including a doubleheader on Friday, August 20th, a game that they are already behind the 8 ball in. A resumption of the game from July 24th. Bottom 4, they're down 12-3. Whalen fouls that one off, still 2-2. So again, London, it is a doubleheader next Friday, August 20th. Starts at 7:30. They're going to resume with the bottom of the 4th inning. 12-3 London in that game. And then they play again here on August 22nd at 2 p.m. And that will do it here this afternoon as Whalen grounds out to finish the ball game. So the Maple Leafs win 20-2 in Game 1, 15-7 the final here in Game number 2. The Maple Leafs taking advantage of the smaller ballpark, hitting a number of home runs. And now they move to 9-8 on the year. The Kitchener Panthers, they now fall to 10-6 on the season. Thank you so much for joining us here on Kitchener Panthers Baseball here on YouTube. Remember, tomorrow again, I've said it a number of times already. I'll say it one more time. A doubleheader tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock start. It'll be the Kitchener Panthers taking on the Barrie Baycats. The Baycats making their first visit since their 6th IBL championship victory in 2019. We'll see what happens in 24 hours. We will see you then, folks. I'm Mark Perry saying so long from Jack.